It's the messenger coming to you, telling you all this stuff that your friend is comfortable with saying to them. And there's no loyalty. You do not have a friend, okay? When you're calling a friend, and there's no loyalty. The moment that you found out that this person was talking about you and your babe, you and your boo, you and your love, you and your partner behind your back, you should have immediately cut it down. Stop it right at the root and ask them what the freak is their problem. Hey, Spiralites. Hi. Okay, so today is going to be just a soft speaking whisper type video, and I am doing a request that came in. Asked me could I talk on it, or I don't know, what would I say, or give my advice about the comment that they left. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to do my best to give you what you asked for. But before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. You know, I'm always excited to be spending time with y'all. And this is just our little moment to have a little girl time, little talk, you know. It's Father's Day today, and right now it's really quiet, which is shocking because it's been crazy today. People are really celebrating Father's Day. They really celebrate and put a smile on your face. And there must be some important fathers around here because they literally showing up in the polo, they showing up, and you hear all of the happiness, the celebration, you know what I'm saying? So, it recently got a little quiet, so I said, okay, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, so let's find the comment. Actually, I did find it. Where is it? I hope I didn't click out of it because I did find it. Okay, there we go. This comment is coming from Clover _Ash. Clover, CLOVER _ASH Ash. Thank you, Clover _Ash, for leaving me something to respond to, asking for this request. I really appreciate all y'all comments. Okay, so in this one, I'm gonna try to read it the way that I feel like she said it. Hey, Spirit, I was wondering if you could make a video about what to do when your friend, because she put friend voice up there, she's like, friend, okay, your friend, your so-called friend, somebody's supposed to be your friend. That's the way she said it. Okay, so let's get back to it. If we start over. Hey, Spirit, I was wondering if you could make a video about what to do when your friend is saying real bad stuff about you and your partner relationship behind your back, and be really fake around you. Child, is that not the tea? That's the tea right there. That's the tea. That's a lot. Okay, so first of all, because she said friend, okay, like that, be acting fake around her. Then she put a question mark. Okay, so I think one of the reasons, hold on, let's let the fire engine fire truck go past and then I'll be back. Okay, back to what I was saying. She said the friend being like real fake. So this tells me that she definitely know that the friend has done something. Let me change it from she, let me say they, because it could be a she or he, you know what I mean? Clover underscore Ash could be she or he, but they picking up that the friend is being fake because they know that the friend has been talking about them, and they taking in or watching how this person act or the things they say when they around us. Let me keep on like analyzing a little bit about what she asked. She said the friend is saying real bad stuff about them and their partner. Okay, it's relationship. Obviously, something has come back to them about what was said about them, and the friend is probably giving their opinion or telling facts or telling a situation that was told to them, or they know about, or they probably know about the situation, and they going back talking about them to other people, and it's coming back to them. And the reason why it's behind their back is because they did not give them permission to talk about them like that at all. They didn't give them permission. And the reason why they saying that they fake is because this friend is going to talk to other people, but not coming to them in their face and talking about the relationship to them. They're doing it behind their back. So, and I'm also picking up the reason why they singing fake, because in their face, the friend probably don't have an issue with their relationship, but behind their back, they have an issue. And the reason why I say they have an issue with the relationship is because why would they talk about the relationship in a negative way, which mean a real bad way, like she said here, saying real bad stuff about you and your partner's relationship. So that friend has an issue. Okay, let's start here first. First of all, honey, that is not your friend. That is not your friend, okay? When you spell friend, at the end is E-N-D. That means that person is loyal to the freaking end, to the end. And when there's no loyalty, you do not have a friend, okay? When you calling a friend, and there's no loyalty, the moment that you found out that this person was talking about you and your babe, you and your boo, you and your love, you and your partner behind your back, you should have immediately cut it down. Stop it right at the root and ask them what the freak is their problem. Before that, even before that, if somebody came to you and was telling you what your friend is saying about you, that is such a sticky situation. Because why? First, you need to ask this. I got so many firsts, okay? I got so many firsts. First, before you even go to the friend, before you even go to, let's push that, but like I said, going to the friend, when someone come to you and tell you, your friend said, this person said this about you and your partner, why? Ask yourself why. Why the freak is my friend comfortable to talk real bad about me and my partner? to you. Why? And a lot of times, people be so upset with the person, which they have, you know, they only human, they have their right to be upset that somebody's talking about them, but they never ever look at the messenger. Why is the messenger so comfortable about talking about you and your partner relationship behind your back to them? And how come they have so much to tell you? How did the friend get that far to be able to tell them so much about you and your relationship? You and your relationship. How? Okay, that's the one thing. Okay, I want you to think about that just in case it haven't hit you in your mind. Double check the messenger. Not getting off the subject, but I can relate a little bit, just a little bit in that situation. And I can relate a lot. It's just a different scenario. And let me tell you a little bit about what happened, just a tiny bit. I had my sister coming back in my life, and I was so excited about it because I have not been dealing with family, you know, and whenever there's a chance for me to be connected to family, it fills my heart with joy, okay? And the whole time that I wasn't dealing with my family for years, okay, I had been dealing with my uncle. I have an uncle that I consider him, even though I'm a little disturbed by some of the stuff that he did, I still look at him as my father, because my father is not here. He's my uncle / my father, because he's my father's brother, okay? And I love him like my uncle and my father, because that's how I feel about him. Even when he's mad with me, I still love him. But I never ever talked to him about my sisters, my side of the family. I didn't feel like, what would be the reason for me? Like, that's my uncle. He's on my father's side. Why would I even talk to him about my mom's side of the family? You know, and me and my uncle, tight close. We talk about any and everything, okay? Not only is like my uncle, he's my friend. And in the middle of me having this relationship with my uncle, me and my sister started connecting again. And then one day, I'm talking to my sister on the phone, right? But before I was talking to her, my uncle was acting weird, okay? And the reason why I vlogs my life, I talk. So he knew my sister was in my life, okay? My sister was coming to see me. My sister was hanging out with me. He knew that, right? He started acting funny. Like, I didn't know what was going on. He was acting funny. He was giving me these weird vibes, okay? And it started making me feel like he didn't want me, like, calling him. He didn't want me to come see him. I was getting these weird vibes. I didn't know what was going on. It was so weird. One day I'm on the phone with my sister, and she brings up, and she's the messenger, okay? My sister was the messenger, okay? Okay. And she tells me that she was told that my uncle blamed really didn't know the whole situation because it had nothing, well, I thought it had nothing to do with me. I never thought about it. And I'm like, what you mean? What you mean? Well, they were saying that they upset because you told their wife this and you said this and it caused her to divorce them. When you get this, like, I said, how would he be able to tell you something like that? You know, my uncle visit you or something. My uncle visit y'all. Yeah. I said, what? I didn't even know that my uncle visits my side of the family. I didn't even know. And I said, so when he tell you this? Oh, he told me this. He told all of us this. Sitting on my couch telling me all this stuff about you. He said this. He said that. So I said, and I'm just gonna call her baby sister, okay? I ain't even gonna say her name, but she know who she is. So baby sis, why was my uncle so comfortable talking about your big sister to you? I don't know. He was just telling us, he was down on his luck and all this bad stuff happened. If it wasn't for you doing this and telling his wife that and that's why he was saying he wouldn't have nothing to do with you. He ain't got nothing to do with you. And look, what's so crazy is I was dealing with my uncle. We was going by iron. I love you, Uncle. Oh my God, you doing, Uncle? Singing to me, making me feel all sweet, telling me I'm special. Told me I was the golden ticket of the family. Had me thinking I was special. Had me thinking they cared about me. Talking about me on my sister's couch. Supposed to be his oldest niece from his favorite brother, talking about me like that. And then the crazy part was he was lying because people don't like to admit when they wrong, when they done wrong, and don't like to take responsibility for their years of being married and it didn't work out, for the ish that they done. Because I know for a fact that he was not left or divorced because his niece told on him. I was shocked. You know what? I was so shocked because I was thinking like, my uncle didn't F with that side of the family. Because from what he told me, he don't F with my mother. She crazy. He don't F with her. And he ain't effing with nobody that treat his niece like that. The way the family did you didn't deserve that. I don't F with them. I don't F with them because had you out there, didn't even care. I don't F with them. He was effing with them the whole time. The whole time. Let me tell you what Spirit did. I didn't waste no time. I said, you know what? Okay, baby sis. I'm about to get him. I'm about to get him. I calls my uncle. And I tell him exactly what the messenger said. And then I said, before we go into you going off on her, I didn't even know you with my mother did to you. Let me tell you what your mother said about you. Let me tell you what she told people. He said, your mother said, and I didn't know. I didn't know. The whole time I was out there all alone when I was younger. And I would go to different people of my last resort, not having a place to stay, afraid, not knowing what to do. I would go to people. And I didn't understand. It could be 10 o'clock at night. And 10 o'clock at night, and they would open their door and say, well, I can't let you stay. And I'm like literally like 13 years old. And I'm talking about relatives, family, friends, aunts and uncles, cousins, people you see at reunions, friends, old-timey friends. Nobody would look out for me. I didn't know. I just thought, wow, the world is so cruel. Then my uncle turned on my light bulb. When I confronted him with the message from my baby sis, your mother told you ain't ish. You ain't never gonna be ish. You ain't gonna never have ish. And if anybody help you, anybody do anything for you, she calling the police, she pressing charges, and she having them locked up. So she wanted to make sure that you didn't make it, that you didn't have nobody. So this is why when you went to family and friends, we all knew. But nobody stepped in to be there for you. Because your mother told everybody you dead to her. You not her daughter. She don't give a ish about you. She don't love you. And I have been close and dealing with my uncle for years. And he never come to me and say that to me. He never said it to me. It was when I popped the bubble about the messenger. Because why your old tail as my uncle, like my sister's father, on my sister's couch? Why? What the freak you doing over there? Why you at my sister's house? My baby sister. She's supposed to be a niece, like a daughter to you. Why you on her couch? And that's when I'm done with the messenger. And I'm done with the fake love. Fake love. When people smile in your face, call you up, tell you they love you, make you feel like you special, and ain't talking about you behind your back. So let's get back to your friend, the messenger first. Why is the messenger coming to you telling you all this stuff that your friend is comfortable with saying to them? And now let's deal with the friend. Why do the friend think they can have the audacity to go behind your back and talk about your relationship, something that is yours? I don't care if you went to your friend and told them your business. I don't care if you confide in them. They were your friend. And the moment they go behind your back and talk about you and say real bad stuff about your relationship that you did not give them permission to, rather it's facts or not facts. It's not they are not your friend. So let's stop using the word friend. And we're gonna call a spade a spade. Now that I done broke down the fact and got you understanding that it's not a friend. But if you're trying to keep this friend, fake person in your life, this is what I would do. I would get the messengers who's coming back telling you they talking about you and your relationship behind your back. They talking bad about you. They talk about your partner. They talking about your relationship to these messengers or messenger. If you can bring them all together, cheese and wine, a salad, or a little friend get together, something over the weekend, bring everybody together in a nice setting, and then when you got everybody in the room, say, I want to raise a toast to good communication. Yes, raise a toast to good communication, and then address it. Address the matter, and you let the messengers know that you have heard them tell you everything that your friend has said. While your friend is there, confront your friend in their face if you can, in front of the messenger. That way you can get to the bottom. Because sometimes when you confront people, they tend to start backtracking. They tend to start lying. They tend to not take responsibility, and they start to shift the blame. But if you get them all together and you talk about it, you can get down to the root and find out why your friend think they have the right to go and talk about you and your relationship, your partner's relationship, whatever y'all going through, whatever y'all been through, whatever y'all got planned, what y'all doing, what's going on in your life, whatever you went to them and talked to them about, because nobody's perfect. No relationship is perfect. And when you got a friend, sometimes you need somebody to talk to other than your partner. Sometimes you need to have somebody that's solely understanding where you coming from, but being an honest friend to help you see clearly in case something's going on and you can't get past something. You need your friend. You should be able to go and talk to your friend about anything without your friend taking their opinion, whatever they think or whatever's going on in your relationship, outside your door, your mouth, to someone else that you didn't give them permission to do that. You didn't go announce everything that's going on with your relationship, and then they saying all these bad stuff about you. Okay, first of all, friend is not going to talk bad about you. Let's just get that. Let's just get that straight right now. Your friend ain't going to talk bad about you. Period. Even if you're not that great of a person, your friend gonna have your freaking back because they love you for who you are. So they ain't gonna talk bad about you, and they ain't gonna let nobody else talk bad about you neither. They get into it, and they might tell you how it is or how they feel, and y'all might get into y'all little spats, but a friend ain't gonna talk about you like a dog to somebody else that ain't no friend. Now, once you get the truth that this friend is fake and that they are talking about you, talking bad about you, your partner, and your relationship, cut that snake off at the head right then and there and be done. Be done. Now, sometimes, like in my situation, family is going to always be family, whether you like it or not, even if you go years without talking to each other. But I tell you what, I don't sit on the phone for hours with my uncle no more. No freaking more. And I don't sit up day and night wishing and hoping for the next time I could go travel to go see him. Definitely do not mess with my sister. Get it together, okay? Get it together. Cut that snake off right at the head. Period. Talking bad about you. Talking bad about you. And that's a shame because we got family members that talk bad about us all the time. And somehow down the line, way down the line, we back friends, you know what I mean? But they ain't family. And they talk bad about you. Girl. Oh, this. Period. And be done. And be done. Be done. Don't give them another reason to talk about you. You don't get to sit on my couch. You don't get to eat at my table. You don't get to hang out with me. You don't get to visit me. You don't get to hear anything about what's going on with me. No freaking more. You don't get to hear how I genuinely feel. You don't get to see what I'm going through. No freaking more. Be done. Cut that snake off at the period. That's all you do. That's what the freak you do. That's it. I ain't got to say no more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I answered your question, girl. Or babe, sweetie, I hope I narrowed it down. And have a wonderful day, afternoon, and night. Yeah, thank you, y'all. And if you got anything else you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments below. You know, I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about you. But you put your personal stuff down there in the comments. You want me, I might pick it out and I might just show up and whisper to you. And I'll probably go ahead and I do have a playlist where I do like the advice or, you know, what I would do or whatever. I do have one of those playlists, so I'll probably add this to that playlist. I might make a new playlist and it'll be where I'm basically just whispering, talking to you like this. Add a playlist that way you can watch whenever you want to, whenever you got time. Okay, and this one definitely be a playlist with no chewing, no eating or anything like that. Okay, just whispering, cause you know spirit love her gum. I chew gum whenever I have to decide that you're gonna chew it. But in this video, this playlist, this will be for my spirit lights that, you know, just want to hear the whispering. And I'm okay with that. You okay with that? You like it? I love it. Bye. Bye, babe. See y'all next time. Wait. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Because they